outside, playing Minecraft, her favorite TV show is Party Life in Mickey Mouse. The song that best fits her life would probably be Young, Dumb, and Broke by Callan, because, well, look at her.
Waylon's favorite, I'm sorry. Waylon's favorite hobbies include shooting guns and baskets, fishing, meeting up with friends, and driving around town. His favorite movie is Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. When asked what song fits his life best, he said, "Give Me Novocaine" by Green Day. Because just like the song, Waylon is pretty quiet, chill until you get to know him, then he rocks.
Thank you, Waylon.
If you guys could wait until the end of the couples to cheer super loud, that'd be great. Like end of like each couple, just because we can't really hear. So yeah, we love the enthusiasm. Next we have Maddie Leisman and Harrison Cheney.
Maddie Leisman loves playing soccer, being on the cheer squad, and making TikToks. Her favorite movies are High School Musical 1 and 2, and also 3. And her theme song is Hakuna Matata, because it means no worries for the rest of your days.
Harrison's hobbies include golfing and playing Minecraft. His favorite movie is Cars, but only the first one. When asked what song should be his theme song, his teammate said, "Everybody Hates Me" by the Chainsmokers. Because every team he plays against him hates him for some reason. I know, mysterious, right? Up now we have Macy Anderson and Cooper Miller.
Macy enjoys going to the gym, reading, hanging out with friends, and doing anything outdoors like camping and fishing. Her favorite movie is Sandlot. Macy's theme song would be Girls Just Want to Have Fun, because that's all she really wants.
Cooper loves playing sports at PHS, including football, basketball, and soccer, as well as playing Fortnite with Luke, where he usually gets a lot of dubs. His favorite movie is Napoleon Dynamite, and his theme song would be Teenage Dirtbag because he listens to Iron Maiden beat. Next on stage, we have Brinley Anderson and Wyatt Hall.
Brinley enjoys fishing, hanging out with her friends, doing her nails, and sleeping. Her favorite movie is Top Gun Maverick, because if you have seen Rooster, it's probably your favorite movie too. Winky face emoji gets right here. The song that best describes her would be Sweet But Psycho, or at least that's what Macy says.
Wyatt's hobbies include sports, fishing, and playing golf badly. His favorite movie is The Sandlot. His theme song is Should Have Been a Cowboy by Toby Keith. Next we have Allison Hansen and Matt Townsend.
Allie enjoys reading, sleeping, eating, soccer, and cheer. Her favorite movie is anything that stars Tom Holland, Dylan O'Brien, Ryan Reynolds, or Channing Tatum. Why? You know why, she says. Her theme song is Single Ladies by Beyonce, because homegirl can't get a boyfriend.
Matt loves playing sports at PHS and golfing with Cooper and Luke. His favorite movie is Benchwarmers, and his theme song is I Wish by Ski Low, because he really just does wish he's a little bit taller. Next up, we have Ashlyn Biasi and Justin DeGraw.
Ashlyn's hobbies include dance and cheer. Her favorite movie is High School Musical. Her theme song would be Barbie Princess Charm School Game. Who's else is a princess?
Justin's hobbies include football, riding horses, and spending time with family and friends.
Woo!
His favorite theme song is It's About to Get Western by Cody Johnson.
Thanks, Ashley.
Woo, Jesse!
Last but not least, we have Brooklyn Hewlett and Nick Dale.
Brooklyn's hobbies include playing soccer, basketball, fishing, and mountain biking. Her favorite movie is Nacho Libre, and her theme song is All American Girl by Carrie Underwood.
Mr. Carlisle, we are missing Nick's stuff. And
Nick is a very cool guy.
Nick, what are your hobbies? I think there's one of cars. Anything with cars. He loves cars. His favorite movie is Batman. Batman. And his theme song would be Dancing Queen. There we go. Before we start the spirit wear portion of today's assembly, we feel that you should know the members of the Homecoming Court wrote their own descriptive paragraphs for their spirit wear outfits. So, not us, just FYI. First up, we have Ava and Waylon.
Covering her dogs, she has one basketball shoe from when she sat bench freshman and sophomore year, and one of her track spikes, which she was wearing when she fell over a hurdle in the middle of a race. Lastly, she is holding her cheer pom-poms and has her soccer captain's band on her leg.
Waylon's spirit here sums up his love of heroin and their sports teams. Starting at the bottom on his left foot, he is repping his basketball shoes from freshman and sophomore year. And on his right foot, his basketball shoes from junior and senior year. Next, he is sporting Ava's and very thankfully, his basketball tights underneath. Up next, he's got Ava's number 6 soccer jersey, showing his support for our amazing soccer team. Lastly, he is wearing his pink football gloves in support for Dana. No, he's not. But they would be in support for Dana Little, which he will be wearing this Friday night when we crush Water Canyon. Next up, we have Maddie and Harrison.
From bottom to top, Maddie is wearing on her right foot her soccer cleats that she has had since her freshman year. Will hopefully survive all the way through senior year if they don't break on her. On her left foot, she's wearing her cheer shoe, which is also from freshman year. Moving up, we see she has her cheer skirt on from this year paired with Harrison's basketball shorts underneath. Maddie is wearing her soccer jersey that she has worn for 3 years. Number 8 is the best. She is also wearing one of Harrison's jackets to accessorize. She also has some little gold arms to add a little pep to the spring as well. On top, we have the hat that Harrison found in his closet, along with one of her many cheer clothes.
Harrison is dripped out from head to toe in heroin swag, starting with his blue and white basketball shoes from last season, which he wears when he is busy upsetting the opposing team. Then, he is also wearing his soccer socks that he can frequently be seen getting yellow cards in during soccer season. He is also rocking Maddie's cheer skirt, which he thinks he looks great in, even if others disagree. Under the skirt, he is wearing his track spandex, which make him look extra thick while he's running. Then he is wearing his football jersey, which is his favorite jersey to wear, and underneath that girls volleyball team in 8th grade. He is also wearing his basketball jersey as a cape because it makes him feel like a superhero. To finish it all off, he is wearing one of his favorite heroin football hats and rocking Maddie's cheer pom-poms. Next up, we have Macy and Cooper.
For Macy's blue and gold spirit, look, we are starting off strong with a softball life. She has had since 8th grade and still wears to this day. Moving on to the back of the fabulous fit, we have Cooper's basketball jersey, worn as a stylish cape, which is so in season. The base of the outfit is Macy's cheer uniform from freshman year. Next, we have her softball batting glove on the right hand as well as her pink cheer palm. And on the left, we have her softball glove, which she has used since 8th grade as well. The blue and white captain band with customized sock cleat with a number on it. And the cleats, when we look, we see the left leg, she has her pink cheer sock and cheer shoe.
Cooper has a lot of pride to show playing track, football, soccer, and basketball throughout high school, and it can get confusing, so starting from the top, we have a track cover from sophomore year. Under that, we see he is wearing the jersey he wore while sitting the bench last year in basketball, which he has paired with the gloves he wore in his soccer junior year. His lower apparel starts with Macy's soccer shorts, which may look awkward, but they're no smaller than the shorts he typically wears. Below that, he has sporting mismatched socks. On his left foot, a basketball sock from last year, and on his right foot, a football sock from his freshman year. To top it off, he is rocking his cleats, which you will see him wear on the field this Friday. Up next, we have Brinley and Wyatt.
With Brinley's blue and gold spirit from the past 4 years of heroin, it might be a little hard to see what is what. First off, let's start with the shoes she is rocking. One of her basketball shoes she has used every year, that for some reason still doesn't help her play like Brooklyn. On her other foot, she has her soccer cleat that is just slightly falling apart because she has worn them all 4 years. Next up, she's got her lovely softball socks, one from her sophomore year and one from her junior year. Next, she has on her white soccer shorts, and for even more style, she has her softball belts and ready full or locked together. For her top, she's wearing her black cheer sleeves from her freshman year. Over that is a blue tank top, which is from 8th grade when the girls decided to make their own cheer team, along with the batting gloves. To top that all off, she has on white shoulder pads, but that's not all. Under Wyatt's football helmet, she has on a cheer bow that she has converted to her softball bow. And last but not least, and probably the best part of her spirit wear look, Brinley has on her basketball goggles her dad made in practice, which she quickly hid in her basement, but went and found them for this special occasion.
This fit is inspired by Wyatt's 4 years of playing football, basketball, and baseball. Starting off strong, we have his last year's baseball cleats and this year's football cleat, followed by his baseball stirrup sock and his baseball military sock. Next, he is rocking his football pants with Brinley's cheer skirt from freshman year. After that, he has his basketball jersey on with his powder blue baseball jersey over the top, and his last year's baseball hat. Lastly, he has his football gloves, which he'll be wearing this Friday night. Up next, we have Allie and Matt.
Today, Allie is rocking some stunning blue and gold attire. Every article of clothing she is wearing, she has collected over the past 4 years. Let's start from bottom to top. On her right, she is wearing her cheer shoe and basketball sock from freshman year. On the left, she is decked out with some soccer cleats, sock, and shin guards she has used all 4 years. Next, she is wearing matched basketball shorts. Under them, she is wearing her freshman year cheer leggings. Even though the jackets are leather coaties, she is wearing it for extra class. Under the jacket, she is wearing her cheer shells from this year and her sophomore year sleeves beneath that. For extra pizzazz, she She's holding palms from both her sophomore and junior year. In the top of all off, she's wearing a cute blue polo.
Alrighty, starting it all off at the top, Matt is wearing his basketball jersey as a cape because we all know he can fly. Moving on down, we see he has his powder blue baseball uniform that he wore in the state championship this last year. Underneath that, he has his football jersey that he will be wearing Friday night when they go Water Canyon. Matt is also wearing Allison's soccer shorts, and underneath that, he has his white baseball knickers. That's knickers with a K. He's wearing his baseball syrup socks. On his left foot, he has a black New Balance baseball cleat, and on his right foot, he has a blue and yellow Adidas football cleat. And to top things off, his hands are clad in his blue Nike football gloves that he's gonna use to catch a few touchdowns this Friday night. Up next, we have Ashlyn and Justin.
Go, Justy.
Ashley is wearing a very traditional heroin all blue and gold look. Starting out from the top, she is wearing Justin's very stylish football helmet. Continuing on, she's wearing a vintage navy blue ramet top from her freshman year. This is accented by her pleated white cheer skirt from this year. In Ashley's right hand, she's holding on to history with the blue and silver drill palm. On her right foot, she's wearing a tan band shoe from 3 years of drill. And in her left hand, she's holding onto her future with a white cheer palm. And on her left foot, she's wearing her not so white anymore cheer shoe.
Justin's heroin school gear incorporates his love of heroin and his love for the sport of football. Starting at the bottom on his left foot, he is wearing his football cleat from freshman and sophomore year. And on his right foot, he is sporting the cleat he will be wearing under the lights this Friday night. Up next, he's got his mismatched socks and his football pants that he'll be showcasing when we crush Water Canyon. Next, he's wearing Ashlyn's cheer skirt. Not really, but cheer shirt, sorry. And as you can see, it's a little tight, so you know he's got the muscle to help carry us to our first victory.
Woo!
He's holding a cheerleading pom-pom and the football he carries around each and every game day for good luck. On his left arm, he is showing off his pink sleeve that he wears at each home game in support of Dana Little. And last, but definitely not least, he is Ashlyn's cheer... No, he doesn't. Okay, not Justin and Ashlyn. Last but not least, we have Brooklyn and Nick.
Brooklyn is wearing a lot of sporty sport attire, from her iconic white band worn for 4 years on the basketball court to her ever-lovely nose-face mask which Brooklyn wore when she broke her nose playing basketball sophomore year. Next up, she has Nick's shoulder pads which bring the outfit all together and make her look jacked. The outfit she's wearing is perfected with her number 14 basketball jersey, complemented by her blue and white soccer socks, accented with her captain's band. Her footwear is definitely the latest style. It was a tough decision between soccer cleats and basketball shoes worn each year, so she chose both for this kiddo. Rounding it out with an ensemble is the very functional goalie gloves, only for goalie purposes.
Blue and gold spirit wear. Starting at the top, he is wearing the baseball hat from the time he almost played baseball his freshman year. Then going down, he is wearing Brooklyn's white basketball jersey. Under the jersey is his heroin football all in all the time shirt. Next, in the gold shorts he acquired from his freshman year of football. Also under those are his football pants he wears every game. Moving a little lower, we see the pink leg sleeve he will wear to the game on Friday. On the right side, he's wearing his game day blue football sock, and on the other, is a pair of Ram socks. And last but surely not least is his stylish crop.
Okay, so we're now going to invite the cheerleaders to come up and lead us in a few cheers. Yeah.
1, we are the Ram Seal!
up early or make any decisions. The place she'd most like to visit is Russia because she likes the sound of Russian languages.
Waylon is the son of Dallin and Stephanie Robinson. The furthest he's ever traveled was Orlando, Florida. His dream date would be stargazing in the bed of a truck with good and chill country music. The place he would most like to visit is Greece to visit all the historic buildings and swim in the Mediterranean Sea. Welcome back, Maddie Leisman and Harrison Cheney.
Maddie is the daughter of Susie Hugh and Father Tony. The furthest she ever traveled from home is Mexico. Her dream date would be a day at the lake surfing behind the boat, barbecuing, getting ice cream, and watching the sunset. The place that she would most like to visit is Cancun to swim with the dolphins.
Harrison is the son of Aaron and Feline Cheney. Furthest he has ever traveled from home is Bar Harbor, Maine. His perfect date would be attending an NBA game followed by making out in the rain. The place that he would most like to visit is Fiji so he could see what real Fiji water is like. Please welcome back Macy Anderson and Cooper Miller.
Daughter of Trevor and Jenny Anderson. Furthest she has ever traveled from home is Hawaii. Her perfect date would be a horse ride to a lake where they could swim, then have a picnic as they watch the sunset. The place she'd most like to visit would be Greece because of the beautiful scenery and architecture.
Cooper is the son of Carter and Tammy Miller. The furthest he has ever traveled is Wisconsin, or maybe Missouri, whichever one is further. His perfect date would start with a quick gym session, hitting legs, then heading to the golf course, followed by a steak from Texas Roadhouse, and watching the sunset, then going home to watch some Naruto. The place that he most wants to visit is Lambeau Field to watch the best QB ever.
Thank you guys.
Welcome back, Brinley Anderson and Wyatt Hall.
Brinley is the daughter of T-Bone. The furthest she has ever traveled from home is Hawaii. Her dream date would be something outdoors, like going to the lake or maybe a sporting event or a Morgan Wallen concert. The place that she would most like to visit is Greece. It looks so pretty.
Wyatt is the son of Aaron and Melanie Hall. The furthest he has ever traveled from home is Alaska. His perfect date would be a picnic on the beach watching the sunset, then a movie with popcorn and peanut butter M&Ms. The place that he most wants to visit is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Please welcome back Allie Hansen and Matt Townsend.
Daughter of Kyle and Wendy Hansen. The furthest she has ever traveled from home is Mexico. Her dream date is April 25th because it's not too hot and not too cold. All you need is a white jacket. The place she would most like to visit is Alaska to see the northern lights.
Matt is the son of Jed and Andy Townsend. The furthest he has ever traveled was Cooperstown, New York for a baseball tournament. His perfect dream date would be going to the batting cage and then home to watch a movie. The place he would most like to visit is Fenway Stadium to watch a Red Sox game. Welcome back, Ashley Dawson and Justin DeGraw.
Woo, Justin!
Ashlyn is the daughter of Amber and Aldo Biasi. The furthest she has traveled from home is New York. Her perfect date would be going to Disneyland and trying all the different foods, followed by the light show. The place she would most like to visit is Florence, Italy, so she can visit all the shops and take lots of cute pictures.
Justin is the son of April and Bert DeGraff. The furthest he has ever traveled from home is Georgia when he was 2. His perfect date would be a horseback ride, followed by a picnic at sunset. The place that he would most like to visit is Alaska for its awesome hunting and fishing.
Thank you. swamps of Louisiana, followed by zip lining and ice cream. The place she would most like to visit would be Santorini, Greece.
Nick is the son of Matt and Stacy Gale. The furthest he has traveled from home is Hawaii. His idea of a perfect date would be driving up the mountain in his truck and watching a movie in the bed of the truck. The place he would most like to visit would be Alaska to hunt and fish.
Okay, so that's your 2022-2023 Homecoming Court, PHS.
Remember to vote for your favorites tomorrow. Also, Wednesday's dress-up day is prom to PJs, so dress up, dress down, wear a tiara, wear a sash, whatever you want to do, and show us your school pride.
Okay, we hope to see you all at tonight's volleyball game, and do not forget to come to our Wednesday